Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nashville Unsigned podcast, now proudly sponsored by Shure Microphones. Oh my God, guys, we're here.
What's a Shure microphone?
What is the Shure microphone? Are you talking about the legendary performance that it provides? Are you kidding me?
These things are awesome.
They are. And you know what? It's funny because I know I'm saying we're back, and they hear some other people's voices. I'm looking at the camera. There we are. Right there. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I'm Casey Sheen. I'm here with Amber Stoneman.
I'm here somewhere, guys.
Nick Brown.
She's back behind them.
I'm here somewhere.
And
Both
Patrick
of them
Larney.
are- both of them are-
We're going to get into intros in a second, but first of all, we're going to introduce
The celebrity
the sixth
of
man,
the night.
the celebrity, the Rudy, if you will. Not even Rudy. I feel like we're Rudy,
The Rudy.
compared to these things.
Uh-oh.
Guys,
Yeah.
Shure Microphones. Are you up? You go?
Yeah, I think I need a little
You need
something. I need a little
You
something.
need a little juice?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
There we go.
Well,
Where am I?
You feeling it? If you're not, here, let's bring it up.
There
Oh, there
you
you
go.
go. There you go.
What
Oh,
up?
that's it.
Okay,
That's
there you
better.
go.
the butter.
Much.
All right, guys. So
You always hit the sweet spot.
hot spot. So we're here, guys, and
Yes.
we're this is the podcast where we talk about all things Nashville Unsigned. We're the largest, guys. If I don't know how we're gonna get there, I don't know how we're gonna do this, and how we're
I like
gonna,
it. No, I think we just.
How do we address the...
Sure. Listen, there's no
proverbial
elephant in the room right now. There's no elephant in the room.
there. I heard it.
Dude.
Oh.
That is true. There is no elephant. I mean, guys, we're in need of microphones, okay? Like, we
Yeah.
just need audio equipment.
Guys, I say we just bust right into it.
Like, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys
Physically.
watched the last episode, but you might tell...
I'm here, guys. You can
improvement.
hear us. You can't see us. You can see Patrick. You can see.
It's true. There's an
Casey.
improvement in the audio.
We're here.
Yeah, audio.
And we just improved your visuals. You're welcome.
It sounds... The performance, in my opinion,
It's legendary.
sounds legendary.
I know.
That's the way I feel about it.
That's a great point you make there.
No, but all jokes aside, guys. So we're gonna bust into this right now on the cue. So we're gonna try this again. No, that
I
was
mist my
no,
cue, man.
that-
I tried to deal
that
it
was
out.
Patrick's
I
cue.
tried to put it on the net for you, but you
Hey,
just
baby
didn't
boy.
spike it. You're
Hey,
like,
baby boy.
Yeah.
We're out here. I know. We're just communicating telepathically. We're gonna bust into it. That's the cue. So we're gonna try this again organically. When I say bust, you gotta knock them over. See, the thing is, they don't know. They don't know. Like, they're listening, but they're not.
No, we're building suspense, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna break through. You're gonna see our faces.
There you
Everyone's
go.
gonna be happy.
We at Nashville Unsigned have had a breakthrough.
Uh-oh.
We're going to bust right into this whole thing. Hi, guys. How are you guys? We're Nashville Unsigned, by the way. There was nothing in those boxes because we're talking to them right
They
now.
were.
So we're not
Yeah, we've
disrespecting
already-
Shure in
We
any...
love Shure.
Yes. Amazing.
Awesome.
So let's actually talk about the elephant in the room, which is what is all this mountain of product? Amber, I'll let you tell us
Well,
kind of
what
is this all about?
You guys know who we are, what we do. So we create a ton of content, and we have now partnered with Shure Microphones, and they're completely powering our entire everything that we do. Like all the content we push out, we are now powered completely by Shure Microphones. So we just got in a new package courtesy of Ryan and Shure. So
Shout
thank
out
you
Ryan
very
Smith.
much.
Yes, thank you so
And
much.
so, so we're just we wanted to invite you guys in to open up these boxes with us and to kind of go through how badass Shure microphones actually are, and then what is sitting in front of us and how we're going to use it out in the field. So,
So now that we
and I'm
broke
sitting
down
on my feet.
Now that we broke down
That's why I
the
look
only
weird.
wall that matters, let's break down the fourth wall. The fourth wall is, yes, in order to do this podcast, we did need to open up a few boxes, guys. We had to get ahead of the game.
We did.
So right now, currently, we are using the industry standard, the legendary SM58.
Cheers.
SM58. It's true.
And it was funny. We were opening them. And we realized this is the best.
Just the tip, guys.
Just opening
the
a
tip.
fresh SM58 is the best that microphone will ever smell. Ever smell.
That's true. It's true. So I used to be in a band back in New York City, and we would play CBGBs all the time. Now CBGBs has about 6 bands a night,
Right.
And they've been using the same SM58 studio standard since like 1958. So you can imagine what the heads of those things smell like when punk bands are spitting blood and spit and everything else you can imagine
Chipping their
into
teeth
this.
on the
Yeah,
grill.
exactly. And some guys don't brush their teeth, so it acquires a smell over time that's pretty disgusting. But let me give a shout out to Shure. Instead of building that head right into the microphone, if you're not a cheap bastard, you can actually buy a case of just the head, and it just screws right off. Screws right off. You can replace it. So
Wow.
yeah,
I wish that could happen with some humans that I know.
just screw their heads right off and replace it.
Please. Yeah, dude, these are super dope mics. I'm not going to act like I know a ton about microphones, but I know the way I like to sound and the way I don't like to sound. And we've been on a lot of mics in the past, ranging from all kinds of different things. I could hear myself better. I battle all the time. I have a weird, unique chick voice, but like I battle my volume levels all the time. So the way I can hear myself.
Well, it's a combination. You hearing yourself is a combination between two types of equipment. Number one, you have an SM58 in your face, which has been a studio or a live standard for literally over 50 years. They have not I don't know if Shure has improved the mic, but as far as the market is concerned, there is every live venue across America pretty much has an SM58 because they're roadworthy. You can drop these things. They're made of it's like I don't know what it's made of, but it is hardened steel. You commit a crime with one of these
Again,
things.
if you guys want to know how to use these in the music industry, we can help you, but Shure can take you through what it's made of. Go to their website. What's their website? Shure?
Sure.com.
Shure.com.
Probably.
Easy. Yeah.
We should know that.
Yeah.
You should.
Sure.com.
I'm
You
sure
know,
it's on one of
For
these
sure.
boxes.
just
We
Google it.
sure.
Who even puts .com at the end of it? You just like, how do I make pasta? Like, hey, you
I
just
know,
like,
right?
You could probably
How do I
ask
make
Siri, just take me
pasta?
to Shure, and she probably will.
So one of our listeners right now. So again, we are, but we almost ran over it, guys. So we are available on iTunes. iTunes, they just search Nashville Unsigned podcast. We're on Facebook, Instagram. We're live on Instagram right now, and I would love to see if we're getting any comments rolling in. But we go live.
It is
and when we go live,
www.shure.com, by the way.
tight.
Just for
Hello.
They got it. They know. They
Yeah,
get
they
it.
know. They know.
They got it.
Sure.
Guys, these headphones too, super dope headphones. SRH440s.
Studio standards.
They're
They
fantastic.
are.
And that's what I was actually going to say. I was going to say
Fantastic.
there's two pieces of equipment that are making Amber sound really great to herself. One of them is what she's feeding her voice into, which is an SM58. But also the voice is coming back through to her, and she's listening to it in an SRH440. Great headphones.
These things are awesome.
They're super comfortable,
so
too.
we've done a pretty good amount of these podcasts, and I'm not really a headphones kind of guy.
Right.
So
You're the stereotype.
oh yeah, man. Like if I'm listening to tunes, I mean, it's all over the place. I'm sorry. You know,
I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
over the
I'm going to
place.
be me, though. I'm going to be me.
Yeah.
You do you, boo.
Yeah, but these are the most comfortable and the best sounding headphones that we've ever used on the podcast.
It's
Mhm.
true. And, you know,
I feel
actually,
like it's canceling a lot of extra noise out that I have heard in other headphones prior.
yeah. That's what I was going to say. Even before we plugged them in, I put them on my head, and I said to Casey, I said, man, I wish that this is what I was wearing just to most clubs. Because
Mhm.
I'm still hearing the room clearly. It's just bringing it down 3 or 4 decibels,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Exactly.
Because then you feed music right into your ear, and oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be. I've been using AirPods a lot lately, the Apple AirPods, and I really like them a lot. But the one thing that they don't do is they don't output enough noise, and they also don't really cancel any outside noise.
Mm.
So you're really just hearing everything. Like you're hearing everything that's going on plus your thing. I listen to a lot of
Right.
podcasts, so it's like a lot of people talking at one time, and I think it's how I'm going to get schizophrenia
Yeah.
first of all, first and most firstly.
Yeah.
And these are fantastic.
Yeah, well, interesting enough, the in-ear, which is what you have with Mac, right? An in-ear, there's 2 ways to do it. If you want to block out all of the sound, you've got to cover every part of your hole, right? So, but Mac, but
Hey, Nashville Unsigned, cover your hole.
but
There we go.
Macintosh,
Bring that
Apple
humor.
has to make a standard that goes into everybody's ear, but they can't fit it to everybody's inner ear. So these headphones are what are called over-ear headphones, and because they're over the ear, literally, no matter who you are, unless you're Dumbo and have the biggest ears in the world, this is going to cover your entire
Right.
ear, and so it's canceling all the room noise, and also just directly giving you whatever your source
And they
is.
also smell good. So
Whoa.
I do. Amber is making the best segue, and she doesn't even realize it.
Yeah, she
So
can't even
we
help
have-
herself.
We
She's
do
like,
have a
I'm
live
just like,
viewer.
I know you listeners are like,
We are
Okay,
on
I
Facebook
got it,
Live.
I
We
got
are on
it.
Facebook Live, and there is a listener, a viewer.
There's a
they're just
Carl-
like, let me get in the box right now.
Carl Lafong right now just said. He said, "Try the SMs." First of all, he said, "Congratulations." He says, "Wow, what a haul!"
Yay.
Oh,
You're damn
thank
right.
you. Thank
Number
you.
2, he goes,
We're so
he goes,
excited.
"Try the SM7 now," like it in all caps.
Yes.
Oh,
And so badly we want to. We just got
yeah.
to get a couple things working on that.
Yes.
we gotta get our preamp situation all dialed in before we put those bad boys to work. But this is the legendary #1 microphone.
Every time
For
I've
vocals.
ever
Get
gone
these
to
babies
any
open.
like big radio station for an interview with any of the bands that
Mhm.
I've worked with or Nashville Unsigned worked with or whatever, there's always some like mechanical crook arm, and on the end of that, I'm willing to bet my entire bank account that an SM7 is on the end of it.
Guys, look
That's
at this.
valid.
You get a bracelet.
It's
They gave you a
a
bracelet. Look at that. Like winning.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get a Shure
Winning.
microphone for that
Our
bracelet.
resident fashionista.
Exactly.
You're welcome. I feel like a Power Ranger or something. I just
I never even thought even to put
leveled up on my Power
I've never
Ranger.
Raise your
Yeah.
hand if you're sure.
You're welcome.
So yeah, Carl, we just don't have enough microphone preamps to make a consistent sound. So we decided to go with the 7, or we decided to go with the 58 because the 58 is the right way to go. It's a gorgeous mic.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It is it's a legendary.
I feel like Frasier.
I mean, I did just have a tossed salad, and I feel like my eggs are a little scrambled. So but guys, how cool is this?
Yes.
We have.
We haven't even gotten through all of the stuff so far.
It's almost
Oh,
like you fit.
happy.
Yeah, you don't want to blow your load too early, and
Ah,
Hey, there it is.
Perfect timing.
you don't want to blow your load too early into Christmas, or for our Jewish listeners, L'chaim. But if you get your nice present on the 6th day of Hanukkah, you're not. No, you want to get it on the last day or the first day. That's how it works. Either it depreciates or appreciates.
Oh,
So right now we got our windscreen right there.
Yes.
a lot of people don't know this.
It'll block plosives.
It came with
You
Your
could
a.
like
symbol.
hide stuff in there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's got like an alternative.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I basically
that's pretty
believe
dope, man.
that that's what you end up using when you're outside
You
using
guys.
the SM7 because
Ah.
your wind, you need more space between the mic condenser and where
Yeah.
your pop filter is. So
Mhm.
one's an outside, one's an inside. That's at least how I understand it.
No, you've got it pretty much.
Right.
You pretty much got it on the money.
Booshah.
But it's a
Bam.
fantastic microphone, and we can't not wait to use them.
Wait,
Yeah, 'cause-
so what's it look like if you take that one off then? Like what-
I've never even done it.
I
think
never undressed
I think
an
I-
SM7.
I think
What's
you
in
know,
there?
she's a prude young lady, and she shows a lot of temperance. But it's a fantastic mic, and it's a dream of mine. Not only to be sponsored by Shure, but to get my hands
Yay.
on because the price point is a little steep. But the thing
Yeah.
is,
So worth it.
you spend. Actually, Patrick told me this one time. Spend more money up front if it's going to save you time in the long run. And that is a fantastic mic. It's great. Just got to get our preamp situation
Yeah,
dialed in.
amazing.
We got it there in the
Let me
mail.
check it out. Let me check this thing out.
Fantastic.
Check it.
Yeah.
Check it. So how we're going to use these in the field? Like, how does this make sense for Nashville Unsigned to have this type of equipment? Where do we use it?
When we do live performances like we did with Cozio Kennedy on the Red Couch series.
Ooh,
If
that'll
you haven't
sound
seen
so
that,
good.
head over to the YouTube. Head over to you just search up Cozio Kennedy, spelled like it sounds. Go over to or check them out. But we did they did a live performance after their Red Couch interview, and if we
So good.
and had we had these mics, we could have put them on them, and it would have sounded even better than it already sounded. So it was fantastic. But in the field,
Awesome.
if we want to do our like when we went to NAMM, we're gonna use these SM58s standard, and we're gonna use with the next beauty.
Look at this. What?
Oh my God, it's an earring.
Look at
One
sticker.
earring.
Look at
guys. One earring, or it can be a pasty.
I was just thinking nipple baby.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
pretty
you'll
cool.
need to buy 2 microphones to be able to get 2 pasties, but I mean, hey, it works, man.
That's how you sell bulk.
Uh-huh.
That's a little giveaway,
That's how
that
you
little
sell.
treat.
Yeah, you
It's called the sticky
you gotta
factor.
Engrave like a message.
what I did there?
It's your dog tag.
to future generations here.
So we have our FP wireless system that we will be using on the field, and this is going to help us a lot. So I don't know if you're watching this and you've seen us
so
out in the
stoked
field,
about
if you've
this
seen us out in the
right
field, we
now.
do have a specific rig that people are always interested in looking at. The thing is, it's really clunky. It's very clunky, and with this wireless system, we're going to be able to cut a lot of. We're going to be able to be more mobile to do our on the scene interviews, and I'm very excited about.
So I know you guys go to our shows. You guys go to our shows, and you guys see us doing interviews and stuff like that. So we're super stoked about this because we can maneuver through the crowd a little bit easier than we could last time. I mean, if you guys didn't see us last time, we were literally parting the sea with like our
You shall not
I know.
pass.
Yeah. A huge monopod, huge system.
But you guys know we're out there snagging that content. Get
Yeah,
your
so-
faces at our shows.
So it's going to help us out a lot. We'll be able to take the wireless pack. We'll be able to put it on whoever's in front of the camera, who's ever doing, like when Amber does after our show. So make sure you to come out to the Nashville Unsigned sponsor shows. They're fantastic. But you'll see that we have the step and repeat. And Amber's conducting interviews with a lot of our alumni.
Only badasses if you have a step and repeat. Let's just be honest.
Exactly.
And if you have short microphones.
Mm-hmm. And we'll be able to just have
Oh my god.
clear sound. Great.
What?
I can't say it. We can get some boxes out of the way, right? We can start putting things
I
down.
don't know, guys. This is cool. though.
It is.
What is it?
What the hell is that?
That's the wireless receiver.
Yes.
That's
So-
what that's what goes on the broadcast. Like that's on the receiving end, and the wearer wears one. Is that
Ever
one?
since Marconi, there's been this thing called wireless.
You're fun.
So let's
He's fun. He's a fun guy. No stuff.
start with education.
Just follow Patrick on Instagram, and you'll just get stories about shit you didn't care about, but now you do.
Oh,
Now you know.
batteries included.
Batteries
I mean,
included.
an Energizer. They
Hey,
spared
when-
no expense. They went to the top.
When you got batteries included, you're on another level.
Yeah, it's like a hug, really. When
You're probably
open up
better at
something-
undressing this than I am.
I love it.
Just kidding.
I'm so pumped. I've been waiting for this. Like this is early Christmas or Hanukkah
Uh-oh,
Right.
hold on.
Holiday.
That goes with all that.
to our
goes.
Semite folks.
So there's one other thing that I want to talk about, and
Perfect
I've
segue.
had a chance to work with this piece, and man, it is awesome.
Then,
This is called the MV88.
let's spend some time on this.
Yeah,
This is a really good one.
the MV88
Here,
is
I'll open it.
a condenser mic that fits into your iPhone. So you pop it straight into your iPhone, and then you're actually recording like studio quality sound.
Dude, super stoked about
In
this.
a room, the recording of that, you download an application. It takes 2 seconds. I don't remember what it's called. MV88.
It's the
Nice.
Shure, it's the
Motiv.
Shure
Motiv.
app.
Motiv.
Shure Motiv app,
Yeah.
right? And then that works, and it's free, and it works along with your Shure MV88, which is plugged directly into your phone when you're out capturing content. Instead of bringing
Like we do, at all your
the
shows,
entire
baby.
production worth of stuff, if you're caught in the moment, this thing like hangs on your keychain, man. It's amazing.
Here's your little packaging.
Yeah,
it
see
comes
that?
in.
And then you can take that, pop it into your phone, and
Boom,
get
baby.
literally just like studio sound quality of a room. And capturing content last minute when you don't know where you are. You're in Nashville, right? There's live shows all the time. You keep that in your pocket
And we're
or whatever, and
talking
you
to
start witnessing something that's amazing. Man, you've got a great audio recording of it. It's got a built-in compressor in it, so it's not peaking. It's got its own audio level.
That's what
It's
it looks like.
stereo. You can actually
Mm-hmm.
turn it to mono if you just give it like a half a turn and stay stereo. Man, there's different patterns that you can control from the application. This MV88 thing is amazing. If you want to check out some live recordings of it, you can actually go on YouTube and search Made with Motiv. And hashtag Made with Motiv as well. There's a lot of things that have recorded, so you can hear what one of these things sounds like in a room. But I'm entirely impressed.
But you know what I do love about it is that not only is it modular, so Amber's showing it off, plugging it into the lightning port. I was a big fan of Zoom recorders, the handheld Zoom recorders. So I have an H4n, but the H2 really works well for like on-site journalists, musicians looking to capture ideas right on the spot. There's also the H6, which is 6 channels. You don't need them unless you're going direct in. This is a way to capture your live sound. If you're going to go Instagram live, you're going to go YouTube live.
That's
you're
it
going to start
right there.
monetizing your musical career and monetizing and building your brand. This is the way to do it.
That's it. That's how you guys are probably going to use this. Speaking directly to the independent artists, like there are some content creators out there. I mean, you're all creating some sort of content, but you guys will probably use it a lot for live streams on anything, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. But this is so dope for you to get like a really good recording in your bedroom,
Yeah, in your bedroom, definitely. And not only that, but this has a great response to changing levels in a live room. I saw one used. Actually, Ryan recorded something for me at the City Winery just to show me how good it worked. And man, when I plugged into it, I was like, Ryan, this sounds like I was in the room. I remember the concert. So the other thing is a lot of these artists out there, as independent artists, you're trying to create content, and you've got like a buddy at the show, and you say, "Hey, here's my phone. Will you capture some of my show?" If you've got that MV88 popped in there, man, it's like professional audio quality.
This is probably
really amazing.
something that you need to invest in tomorrow. If you have not invested into this, it's so cool. I mean, it's literally something that you should have in your arsenal right now, and especially with creating all kinds of content from socials, IG, TV, things like that. Like, you guys got to get in on this. This is so dope, man. Super
the other
stoked
great thing about
that.
the MV88, I know that me and Casey had talked about how you have to download the Motiv app. But I don't want everybody to be confused that it won't work with like Facebook Live or Instagram Live or anything like that.
That's just how you.
MV88 is just how you set the settings of it.
Yeah, you
then
set the
it'll
settings
adapt to any of the video they go to.
You just set it up and it works in the background, and then it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Just we got some feedback.
Hey,
Nick said adjust one of our cameras.
Oh, is it me? Wait. So which camera? Nick, which camera are you watching?
It's
on?
really slanted right now.
Is it-
Right side needs to be pushed down to level it out.
Oh no, that's because we're shooting from an angle.
Oh.
It's because we're shooting from an angle. Because we have Instagram.
Thanks for
stream.
looking out, Rice,
Thanks,
all
baby
the way
boy.
in Cincinnati.
Grazie.
Thanks for looking out, bro.
No, it's just this one right here.
You got taco neck syndrome. You've been eating too many tacos.
Taco neck. But
Thanks,
the
bro.
MV88 is not the only member of the Motiv family. There are other ones. I'm pulling them up right now that I've seen that are at I think a lower price point, either higher or lower price point, and they all do essentially the same thing. They're just the way that you want to use it. So I'm gonna look up those models right now. But I was playing with them actually. One of our artists, Adara, one of our class 8.
I was going to say, only Amber.
It's either
can
3 or
hammer
8.
that
It's either
out.
3 or 8.
So many of them.
Class 8 Adara let me have my hands on 2 of them, and I dinked around with them for a while, and I had it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's great. So if let's say you're watching this and you're like, I like podcasts, you can start a podcast. You're on the road, you know what you can do? You're on tour. You're going to be in your sad Days Inn hotel. You're going to sleep on a couch at a weirdo's house. They're smoking American spirits. They're taking a cigarette break that takes entirely too long. And you're in the house alone, or you're doing something and you want to say, I really need to speak about this. You have the opportunity to do that. So it kind of gives you no excuse to put out content, because we all know content's king.
And listen, here's a question I just want to propose to you. But I mean, we are like super high tech over here. So we go live, we do video and audio with our podcast. However,
we're on the .com.
Many podcasts are done just audio, correct?
That is correct.
And man, talk about audio that you can push into a podcast directly from your phone, wherever you are. Oh my God, the MV88 is perfect for that. It really is like a Zoom, except now you're not carrying around 2 things. You're just using your phone. So it turns your phone into like a Zoom recorder.
It's the ultimate broadcasting on the go.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's very cool.
There you go,
It's
Nick.
perfect.
So true.
Broadcasting
go.
on the go in a box.
Yeah, very cool. And we're really excited to use it on the field. Really excited to use it all the time. If we talk too much longer about the Motiv, I feel like we're going to turn into Pat Boone selling Time Life.
It's true.
I know.
It's true.
Guys, what's been going on with Nashville Unsigned? What's this? What are we going to do? What, guys? We got stuff.
I know, I'm so excited to shoot all kinds of content.
What's coming up?
A lot of stuff is coming at people's faces. That's the thing. You got to stay tuned. Got to stay tuned, or you wouldn't know. You're going to completely not even get the 411 on everything, because you're going to be out of the loop. But all this stuff's rolling out. We've got tons of new things, new partnerships in the works with other cool people doing cool things. But Shure, man, has gone above and beyond for us time and time again. Believe in what we're doing. Believe in the independent scene. Believe in independent publications like ourselves. So yeah, it's really cool to be partnered up with a company that believes and houses the same whys that we do.
What I think is super cool about it is you guys get to stay tuned for some new sort of content. You know, like having these kind of allows us to do some new sorts
To
of
scale
some
out,
things.
yeah.
So you know, stay tuned, and we'll have some pretty cool new stuff coming to you. So
Now, I'm not an artificial.
Like, kinda cool.
I'm not an artificiado. So I'm going to say that even Van Gogh had to come out of his blue period. And by blue, he was just like he painted a lot of masterpieces with just different hues of blue. And for a while, we've been putting things together with blue. and now they've given us the tools to really venture out and do some more.
Nice.
Interesting
Well
things.
played. Well played.
That feel good?
Yeah, that felt really good.
Except Blue is a microphone,
Good execution.
coincidentally, and we don't have anything against you guys because your mics are awesome too.
Ah,
They're good. They're good. They're all right. So guys, let's so before we sign off, let's talk about so we're kind of halfway through the our season of our class.
Class
We're
11.
halfway.
Yep.
So let's maybe we can recap and forecast what's going on in.
Ooh,
So-
can we think of? Let me.
I know here.
I know we Kennedy or Kazoil Kennedy,
Mhm.
Tim Ream,
Mhm.
Sam Tenez, Tommy Prophet.
Mhm.
Who am I missing?
Not Adara. Cersina.
Cersina,
Oh,
the
yeah,
homecoming.
we refeatured Cersina.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, we put out a show at the back corner, and we talked about it in a previous podcast. If you haven't listened to that one, go check
We
it
sold
out.
that beast out.
Bang bang, sold it out. And
Shout out to Tito's, now sponsoring future events.
you can't forget about AJ. Can't forget about that boy.
Yeah, AJ.
Uh,
Oh yeah. He's class 11.
So far, we featured all these wonderful artists, and you can go check out all their Red Couch interviews. Amber does a fantastic job interviewing them. The
I
best
got a cool team.
so far. It's the
Honey.
best so far. And we have shows coming up. Make sure you tune into the Instagram story for all updates. But right now, this week we are featuring
Vacation
Vacation Manor.
Manor.
Vacation Manor. That's right. That's right.
I do all the editing, so I usually get a chance to dig into
Oh,
it.
and we
super
forgot the
early.
Dries.
Oh, and the drive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Dries,
we'll
who's
kick things off.
Killing
with the
it.
Dries.
Actually, let's since we have our list up and we can reflect, let's kind of talk about like some what they've been doing since we featured them. So the Dries actually crossed 100,000 streams on their new song "War" that we premiered
gang.
for them. Not only the single but the video itself. So
Great people, great story.
dude, super great people. I love surrounding myself with people like the Dries because it's good people feeding each other, you know. So Tim Ream dropped a new single, and you guys go check that out on Spotify. And Outrage Culture,
Outrage culture.
Yep.
I
Can't
forgot
forget.
about that.
Also,
I literally can't
Great.
forget.
One of our most controversial interviews to date, but so badass. A really great message and artist through and through. But we said Cersina, Kazul Kennedy, AJ, Sam, Tommy. I mean, geez. Actually,
know, what a class.
we are trucking through
Yeah, we
such
are.
a major class. And then Vacation Manor just got off this huge tour.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So
And so much happening
Beautiful
with
thing.
alumni across the board.
That's
like,
true.
all the way back to the beginning.
You know, I let's take a second to shout out class 1,
Who were shouting
it
at?
was,
the Young Fables.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got to shout.
Absolutely.
We got to.
As of 2 days ago, they were announced on Real Country, and they are over, I think, 2 million streams across socials
That's wild.
in the last 48 hours.
I don't think I've even met 2 million people. I've never even my
Nice.
presence has never crossed that path. Like
Ah.
thanks
Yeah.
to Nashville Unsigned, I asked.
yeah.
But this Tuesday it airs.
This Tuesday on-
basically, Shania Twain
What
asked them
channel?
to be on USA
on
Network.
USA Network. Characters welcome.
Yeah.
Characters.
and so that's very
Nice
very
slogan.
cool.
Very cool. I was at a show this last week, and I know we just feel like we're kind of just brainstorming. We are because we have so much to talk about.
We got these new Shure mics, so we're test driving right now.
it.
Test driving it.
I went to a show. We're going to be featuring Morning After Crew, East
Awesome.
Nashville-based rap group. Fantastic. I saw them perform with Devin the Dude. They opened up for Devin the Dude at the Cowan. Shout out the Cowan.
Shout out the Cowan.
Man, was that a cool show? And
I
those
just
boys
tuned
perform.
I just tuned into the socials, man, and I felt like I was actually there.
I
They
was
had
really
a lot
glad.
of energy.
I had.
These guys.
Glad they brought it because I had zero. I was so tired.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm feeling lethargic. I think it's this time of year. The clock stepped back. It's like it's dark at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Fuck daylight savings time. Let's spend our light, dude. Yeah, it was. But it was a fantastic show, and look forward to that interview. That was a fun one.
That was a fun interview. Those guys are characters.
Yeah.
Talk about characters.
That interview started off very interesting.
Can't wait for you guys to see.
So many people in the interview. What is it? 5 guys in it?
3.
It was
Enough.
3. One fell back behind the
And then,
couch.
Yeah.
Q fell back behind the couch.
He wanted
right
to
before the
lay
interview
across the
started.
top of the couch and didn't realize that the backdrop was actually just a wall of paper rather than a wall. So when he went to lean on it, we lost Q.
Oh,
To the
I love
nether lord.
it, dude. We're getting so much like we're because we're definitely just talking about Nashville Unsigned. I'm going to focus on the listeners just for a second because we are getting so much love for the sevens, the SM7s. They're like, I would like who said Kyle M Reynolds. Oh
Kyle
my!
Reynolds,
Yeah,
Class
alumni right there.
8.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll do unforgivable
Hey,
things
speaking
for
of
one of those
which,
SM7s.
Shout out.
Nice.
Shout out to Kyle. Him and Ren together are the funniest humans. Ren from class 5, I think. But he just launched a new single too called Real Thing. We did a write-up on the site. But you guys get on Kyle Reynolds'
That's right.
new jam.
Yeah. Great stuff. Great stuff, man.
That's awesome.
His Money for Tonight jam.
Oh.
Like, I still rock it all the time.
I haven't heard it.
Hook, line, and sinker, man. Millennial anthem of 2018.
So good.
You've got that.
We need them. We need more anthems.
Oh no, he's got it. That real thing is another millennial anthem.
By the way, I was talking to...
and everybody heard that because you have a fantastic mic in front of you. Even when he was whispering.
The pickup pattern's gorgeous. Now we can do it. We can do an ASMR unboxing video.
It's all whisper.
It's a whisper podcast.
Welcome to our whisper podcast.
Ooh, texture.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, I got this. This.
I like that you.
Got a
You put the.
windscreen.
Oh my god!
I saw you did it. I'm like, what?
Yes.
Nick,
How's
put,
it?
Nick put the SM pop filter on a 58. And
He's
you know,
got a big
sound
helmet.
cool?
Small stem. He's got a big helmet.
Does it sound
Small
cool?
stem.
Does it sound better?
Dude, this is so dope.
Okay, I'm back.
Thanks again to Shure Microphones
God,
for
yeah.
all of the support to make us sound and look a lot more attractive than we did yesterday.
Mhm.
So, I mean, that's hard to do.
It's like
That's a hard job.
Hard for me.
It's a hard job.
It's like Sephora for your voice.
Ba-dum-bum.
Was they like that? You guys hire me.
Nice.
I want to talk to listener for a second.
You got it.
I can have a moment with him.
Yeah.
Guys, this
little
podcast,
one-on-one.
we're doing this. This is your podcast. We're just doing it. We want to know what the plight of we know the plight of the unsigned artist, but we want to know specifically how we can help, what resources that we can connect you guys to. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, concerns, any ideas for what you would like to see us do on this show, we are more than happy to, because we are launching a Patreon soon.
Holla.
And we want to know, we want to entice you guys to contribute and help us support all these unsigned artists who don't get a fair shake because maybe they don't blow the right producer. Maybe
Or have the most big budgets.
from me, it's just like, we got one Harvey Weinstein, but there's a lot more. You know what I mean? And you cut the head off the serpent, 3 grow back. I don't know how that works. I'm not into lore. But the
Pun
podcast lore
intended.
is not bad. But to say that we support unsigned artists, and whatever we can do, whatever questions we can answer, whatever resources that we can put in your hands that can inevitably build our community out. There's just too much. There's too much of a void inside of the music community. There's people that are making it, and there's people that aren't. There's people that are trying, and they're not getting their fair shake. And that's who we want to connect with. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, concerns, even just tell us what you think about the show. If we could do something better, I could do something better. If it sounds bad, if it looks
Tear
bad,
us to
thanks,
shreds,
boys.
man.
Tear us to shreds.
Tear
Your
us
boy
to
likes
shreds.
to get hurt. Your boy loves to get hurt.
Tell us what we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love it.
But
we'd love to tell you
I
what
think
you're doing right as well.
Yeah, I think what we all feel is that, like, there's actually a lot of know-how across the minds here on the table, but sometimes we don't know what people don't know. And so if there's ever like something that you want us to cover, write it in our comments or reach out to us, and we definitely would love to get to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much a repeat conversation.
We love it. We love it. Hey,
I'm an echo. We're an echo.
That's what I'm
over
saying.
here.
I'm like times two.
I come from radio.
Times two.
I come from
Again,
radio.
tear
It's
down the
redundancy.
fourth wall.
It's-
Tear down
it's
the fourth wall.
8 steps forward, 7 steps back. That's just how radio works.
We're always going to be the ones that tear
Um,
down the fourth wall.
Last thing, we got a giveaway. We're giving away something this week. We've been doing a series of giveaways.
We're giving away Paige Cape. No.
Mag Slider.
Max
No.
Light.
That was this past week.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we've been giving them away.
Oh,
Yeah.
Paige Capo.
Tomorrow will be the.
Is it Paige?
I don't know.
We
I
determine
mean,
who
But
wins.
you just
No,
said
no, I'm saying-
confidently.
Magnesium
Paige.
slide.
no, I'm saying if you were saying Paige and then you wanted to know what it was, it's a capo because Paige makes capos.
A little capo.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's what the giveaway is next week. I just know that Paige does.
We're going
make
to let you
capos.
guys know tomorrow
Yeah, you can
what
check
the
out my
giveaway
interview
is.
with Paige Capo. That
It's
was
a
fun
mystery
one.
giveaway.
I can't wait.
Again, fourth wall. We're
But
going
guys,
to let
we're-
you guys
we're-
know tomorrow because we need to go back to our calendar and see what exactly we have planned because we
Mystery
use
giveaway.
calendars.
At the end of the day, we're giving shit away, guys, and there's no excuse for you not to just go sign up and like it. You're a musician. You need gear. You need gear.
And
Again,
this is
you need
cool
more than
stuff
blue.
that we got. I
It is cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's extraordinarily cool.
Giveaway. We've already
Yeah.
given away a Casio keyboard. Gator cases gave us so much shit to give away.
Amazing.
It
Guitar
was
stand.
a guitar stand / stool,
Mm-hmm.
and also a microphone stand accessory shelf
Mhm.
sort of thing.
Plus a guitar case.
And that was the grand prize.
Yeah,
was
amazing.
the, urban or something. I don't remember what
You guys
style
can
it was.
reference
It was
the
a really
site.
cool.
Yeah, head over to
something.
NashvilleUnsigned.com.
Yeah.
/ Gator.
And then
Ah!
and then Mag slides as well.
Nice, nice.
That was the last
Yeah,
one.
it's been a dream to partner with all these fantastic companies that believe in unsigned artists and help us put them in the hands of unsigned artists that like to.
And if you're a brand and you want to give us stuff to give away,
Fuck
we'll
with
take
us.
it. We'll take it. We'll take it. NashvilleUnsigned1@gmail.com.
Mhm.
Attention giveaway. We will take it.
It doesn't even have to be music stuff. Heck, I'll give away like knitting needles if you want to send them to
He
us.
can
I mean,
give
heck,
away
we'll give away
knitting
anything.
needles on his own website.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, I feel good. Do you guys feel good?
I feel
Yeah.
good.
All
Feel
right, guys.
amazing.
Well, tune in next time. We'll keep you posted on the socials when we'll go live again. When this podcast is recorded, this will be up on iTunes. If you're just coming in late, it'll come up on iTunes on Wednesday.
Absolutely.
The
If you're
video-
just coming in now, we just ran through Shure, and they're absolutely legendary sound and unmatched performance. I really do feel that way.
Yeah, but the headphones rock.
Not just saying that, I think that everything that they put out, they hold to a really high industry standard, and it's fantastic. So I want to thank Shure one more time.
Yeah, and you want to, we're conscious buyers, like that our generation are conscious buyers. We like to give our money to brands that are good brands and that do good. And Shure microphones are not just everything that we talked about being leaders and all things audio, performance and solutions, but also like they're really awesome people to work with too.
Really are.
They're just really awesome humans, and we just call those GFPs. And you guys can probably figure out what that acronym stands for. keeping it clean,
Grand
keeping it
Funk Railroad.
nice. Praline,
I
praline.
started the riff and realized I gotta bow out real hard, or I really gotta dig into the failure.
It's okay. You just own it. You just gotta own it.
Gotta own it.
Thank you
guys,
again, Shure, Ryan. Thank you so much.
This is the Nashville Unsigned podcast. We love you guys. Namaste. Shabbat Shalom.
We're out of here.
We're in
Keep
here.
it real.
Please, guys.
The show.